So it happened again. Massive layoffs. And it is amazing to me that the companies do this literally right before the holidays. My name is Rein. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist. I'm here to share those inside secrets from the view of the recruiter to help get you hired. And tonight, I want to talk about the layoffs that are happening consistently across the board. So, before we get into our topic tonight, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to get alerts every time I post new content to help you in your job search. And I want to mention to you that I do have a free job search training. It's on my website. You can access it directly at www.poundingpavement101.com. It lets you in immediately because my goal here is to help you get hired faster. So with the layoffs that are happening, you have to realize that this is going to be difficult. It's going to be a difficult holiday season as you're forging through. So there's going to be more people out there going after the exact same jobs as you, and that makes it difficult. And that means you need to do even more to rise above to become that candidate of choice. You can't just wing it anymore. That's not the way the world is. You've got to do better and you've got to be better. So I created a full comprehensive guide to help you if you were laid off. And I really am sorry if this has happened to you. It's happened to me. I know the feeling. It's like a punch to the gut, and you never want that to happen to anyone. And what's worse is when it comes during that holiday season. It's like an extra whammy. So the guide is called The Ultimate Guide to Rebounding After a Layoff. I have a full checklist there of all the steps that you need to take to help you in order to deal with the layoff and then move forward in your job search. If you need help in moving forward in your job search, you can always speak with me direct. You can grab time on my calendar. It's at gethired.careers. Again, that's gethired.careers. Or you can just go to my website and access the link there. It's at poundingpavement101.com. So if you have fallen victim to a layoff, these are the things that you need to take care of immediately. I'm talking now, the first 24 to 48 hours. So the first thing, you need to request a formal layoff letter. So this way it documents the separation. And you want that documentation. Why? Well, if you're applying for unemployment or if you need to show the new employer what happened. So this way you can explain the layoff away. So you want to contact your HR department or your hiring manager or the person who laid you off. So this way you can get that documentation. Now, again, you need that documentation for multiple reasons. The other thing you want to be doing is you want to review and understand your severance package if you've been given one. You want to know how long that's going to last also. Now, I find a lot of people when they do get laid off, they're like, okay, I'm going to take a little break and I'll wait till after the holidays. And that's the exact wrong strategy to take. Because let me tell you, the companies are hiring now. Just because you got laid off doesn't mean that other companies aren't hiring. Even through the holiday season. I had one client get hired Christmas week. I had another receive an offer December 31st. That was just so thrilling because he had been looking a year and a half on his own. He came in the Pounding Pavement 101 program, and in 4 weeks, he landed his dream job. And you can hear his story. It's on my website. I always have conversations with my clients after they've become employed. So this way you can hear it directly from them. But the severance is only going to last so long. And let me tell you, the hiring cycles have become longer. So it's not like years and years ago where you went in on an interview, you shook a hand, and then you got a job offer. No, it is elongated. Because now also you have to remember that you're going to meet with the recruiter possibly, you're going to meet with the hiring manager, then you're going to meet with the entire team, then you're going to meet with a senior executive, you're going to come back to the hiring manager, then you're going to go back to the recruiter, and then we start the salary negotiations. I've had some of these type of processes go 3 months from start to finish. So if that's the case, why would you first want to start your job search 6 months from now, knowing that it could take another 3 months after that, and you don't know? And that's one of the scariest things when you've been laid off, is that you don't know when you're going to find a new job. If you know, okay, 6 months, that's fine. Okay, I can spread my money out and I can make it for 6 months, but you don't know. So you want to increase your chances. Use that severance to invest in yourself. So this way you can land your next job. And I'll tell you, some people, it actually is to their benefit. Like, for example, one of my clients, she got laid off. She was given outplacement services that really were subpar because she didn't get a single call for 6 months. She wound up coming in my program. Not only did she land a job in 4 weeks, she doubled her salary. Yeah. So that was kind of a gift in disguise. So that can happen. So before we continue on, I want to remind you to subscribe to get alerts every time I post new content to help you find new employment, to find maybe even a better job, a higher paying job, because that can happen. So the next thing you want to take a look at is you want to document all your final payments that are owed. Now, you might have extra vacation days that you haven't used yet. You will get paid for that. Now, some of the companies are doing unlimited vacation time, so the vacation days do not accrue and you don't get that paycheck on the back end. So these are all things that you need to be aware of, and you need the documentation. And again, you speak to your HR department, you speak to the hiring manager, you speak to a senior executive, whoever is your point of contact. Now, this next thing always fascinates me. You just lost your job. You don't have a paycheck coming in. The company is no longer supplying benefits, health benefits. And you can't go without health benefits in today's day and age. If you get hurt, and hopefully you don't, okay, hospital bills, doctor's bills, you want to hold off the major things. But when you go on to, you check out Cobra pricing and you go onto the open market, it is expensive. So now they've cut your income, but now your health expenses go up. Always fascinating to me. But you want to evaluate what you really need. Now, I know of a couple of insurance people who, for some of my clients, they found an interim insurance, okay, that at least covered them for emergencies. I did this with my own children. My son had gotten laid off. We wound up finding him an interim insurance to carry him over. Now, he's healthy. Okay, so everything was good. It was more just for emergency services. And my daughter as well, as she was in between schools, we got her that insurance coverage. If you need help in finding that, send me a message, okay? And I will connect you with the right people so this way they can help you with that. Let's continue on. You want to go through all of your emails, save the important work emails. You want to save the contacts that you've made, okay? Because those are people that you'll be able to reach out in the future, and maybe not right now, but let me tell you, that's your network and that's gold. I know many people who have worked with some people today, and then 5 years from now, they wind up working with them again. And they go in and out of their careers working with the same group of people. You never know who you're going to reach out to. So I want you to make sure you have your contacts, make sure you're saving the emails and any documents that you might need. Now, you need to be careful with this. You need to make sure that that's allowed. I don't want you stealing any secret documents or anything that's intellectual property of the company. This is only the things that you're allowed to take and copies that you're allowed to take. I want you then to go and collect all of your performance reviews and make a list of all your work accomplishments, because when you call me, So this way we can develop your resume and your LinkedIn profile together. Okay. Because I teach job seekers how to optimize it based on how the recruiters are searching. That's how I'm getting everyone hired so rapidly, because I know what recruiters are looking for. So I want you to document everything. And it's really hard. So I tell people to do it as they go. But let's face it, we're all busy. We're busy with our jobs. We're busy with our families. We're busy with our home life. We sometimes forget. So go through those performance reviews and there'll be lists of it. Okay, so something else I want you to take a look at. I want you to get recommendations from your colleagues, from your managers. You can put them either in letters, or you can just reach out on LinkedIn and request for a recommendation. Now, I'm a firm believer that you give before you receive, before you ask. So give some recommendations. I know it's hard. I know that punch to the gut really hurts. But now's the time that if you give that gift of a recommendation, you're going to feel better. You're going to smile as you're writing it. And then they're going to say, oh, how lovely. And they're going to want to reciprocate. And they're going to want to help you out. And you never know, they might have a job lead for you. So it's just putting goodwill out into the world. Before we go over the last item that is going to help you to rebound from a layoff, I want to remind you to subscribe to get alerts anytime that I post new content to help you find new employment. Also, remember, I have a free download. It's on my website, http://layoff.careers. Go to that website. Okay, go to that URL and you can automatically download the free comprehensive guide to rebounding after a layoff. So I will review these tips that I've discussed here and so many more to help you in your job search. Also, my website is free job search training. You might as well take advantage of that. So these are a lot of freebies. So you really should access it so this way we can help get you employed again. And if you want to speak with me, again, you're welcome to grab time on my calendar. It's at gethired.careers. Nice and simple, gethired.careers. So one more thing, one more tip that you really should do in those first 24 to 48 hours if you fall victim to a layoff. Okay, and that's you want to save all your company benefit documents, all your HR contact information, because you may need to go back to it at a later date. So that's the list of immediate action items if you find yourself in a layoff. So let's go through this again. I'm going to do this really fast for you. I want you to request a formal layoff letter that documents the separation date. Okay, this way all your paperwork is in order. I want you to check out, review, and understand your severance package. So this way you know exactly what is coming to you. So this way you can budget for this period of time that you're going to be without a paycheck. I want you to document all those final payments that are owed. You're also going to need that when it comes tax time, so you might as well do it now. You want to really get clarity on that health insurance and the COBRA situation. Okay, and in terms of benefits, you do need to take a look at your 401k and where you're going to roll that over to. Again, if you need help with finding someone to get you that interim insurance, reach out to me. I will connect you with the right people. I know many, many people who do this, and I know a few superstars who really can save you a lot of money. I want you to go and save your important work emails, your contacts, any documents that show your work. Again, only if you're allowed to. Okay, it all depends on the individual situation. I want you to go and collect all your performance reviews. So this way, and hopefully you have them in your file cabinet or on your desk somewhere on your desktop, okay, that you can pull them up and you can go over your work accomplishments. So this way, when we talk about enrolling you in the Pounding Pavement 101 program, we have that information ready to go and we can develop your resume based on how the recruiters are operating. I want you to start to request those recommendations, be it on paper or via LinkedIn. And remember, you give and then ask. It's a season of giving. Might as well take advantage of it, right? And then last but not least, I want you to save all the company benefit documents, all the HR contact information in case you need to get in touch with them again. I hope that this list has helped. If it has, again, I want you to go to download the free comprehensive guide, okay, to rebound after a layoff. Again, it's at http://layoff.careers. Made it nice and simple, layoff.careers. You can also access information and to grab time on my calendar on my website. It's at www.poundingpavement101.com. My name is Ilene Rein. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist. It is truly my inspiration to share the inside secrets to get you all hired rapidly. Good luck job searching. The layoff won't last forever.